And to details, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi directed to establish a new generation of imams and preachers to formulate disciplined religious opinions that preserve Islam's Sharia and principles. President al-Sisi's remarks came during his meeting with Minister of Endowment Mohammad Mukhtar Guma on Thursday. The meeting reviewed efforts of upgrading the endowment authority and means of qualifying new preachers within the state strategy to spread and clarify the moderate concepts of Islam. During the meeting, Goma reviewed the ministry's measures to manage the finances of the Endowment Authority, where the President instructed to continue preserving its financial resources and developing its administrative system. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli headed on Thursday the Cabinet weekly meeting in the new Alamein headquarters. The meeting covered the latest measures taken to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic and the ongoing vaccination campaign. During the meeting, the Premier gave directives to accelerate to the vaccination process for individuals in the education sector before the beginning of the academic year. Minister of Health Hala Zaid said that the number of vaccination centers has been increased to 678 centers, adding that 1.3 million government employees were vaccinated. The ministers also reviewed a number of draft laws and developments related to the implementation of the national projects. The Cabinet also discussed measures to carry out the assignments of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi regarding the social security networks, upgrading health, education and transport services, as well as measures to support the low-income brackets. The Ministry of Health announced that Egypt has released the first 1 million doses of its locally produced Sinovac Vaxera vaccine after the completion of the required evaluation tests. The manufacturing of the Sinovac doses is part of an agreement signed between the Egyptian holding company for biological products and vaccines, Vaxera, and the Chinese biopharmaceutical company Sinovac. The doses were produced early in July, with the country planning to manufacture 40 million doses of Chinese vaccine by the end of the year at Vaxera factories. The release comes only 2 days after the Egyptian Drug Authority EDA granted the Sinovac Vaxera vaccine an emergency use license. The 1 million doses have been distributed to coronavirus vaccination centers nationwide, totaling 657 so far, including 145 centers for those traveling abroad. And to details, the Egyptian exchange ended Thursday's session on mixed note, adding around £1.29 million. The main EGX 30 index rose 0.55%. The small and medium EGX 70 dipped 1.28%. The more expanded EGX 100 index rose 0.55%.